Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Please, sorry for not being able to meet up with today's meeting that is supposed to be everyone. By 2 o'clock. It's just that, I have some other personal engagement. So, and I try to reach out to everybody. I believe so many of you got the information. Please, I don't know if you can hear me. Let me know at the comment section, please, if you can hear me. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Lucky. Good afternoon, Sister Bige. Good afternoon, Mr. Joseph. Good afternoon, Sister Rosemary. Good afternoon, Sister Vicky. Good afternoon, Sister Anita. Good afternoon, Sister Nancy. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Sister Queen. Good afternoon, Sister Sarieme. Good afternoon, Sister Bolanle. Good afternoon, Sister Chichi. Good afternoon, Sister Mebe. Good afternoon, everybody. If I mention your name, good afternoon, Mr. Easy, good afternoon. If I mention your name, good afternoon. If I don't mention your name, good afternoon. Mr. Honesty, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. Okay, I think, yes, you said you can hear me. Okay, thank you for that. So, please bear with me. We were supposed to start by 2 o'clock, but it's just that due to some personal engagement, I couldn't make it. So I tried to reach out to everybody. And please, whenever maybe you see, maybe I'm supposed to come online by 2 o'clock, especially on Saturday like this, and I'm not online, just try to check. There must be information dropped somewhere, maybe on Facebook, on YouTube, that will enable you to understand the actual time, that something is being postponed to. So today we are here to answer some questions together, and permit me to share my screen with you so that we can proceed. So like I said, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Frank. Welcome to Driving School Tutorial. We are here to answer some questions together. So the question number one is this. As usual, if you know the question, you give the answer. Maybe if you think it's Vero, you write Vero. If you think it's Faso, you write Faso at the comment section. But if you still don't know the answer to the question, it's not a problem. We are here to do that together. At the end of the day, I will always make sure I do the explanation in a way that we all, understand it. So this question number one says, occorre verificare che nel serbatoio del dispositivo lavacristallo sia sempre presente liquido per detergere I vetri. Vero or falso? What do you think is the right answer to this question number one? True or false? Okay, we're having Vero. Okay. Okay, so we're having Vero. I think everybody is responding. Vero. Okay, very good. Now, what is this question number one telling us? It said it is necessary to verify, in that, container or tank where you used to have the windscreen liquid. That is the liquid that, that enables you to clean the windscreen very well. So it is necessary for you to always verify if there is still, if the liquid is still present in that container or in that tank. It is true because remember, this is the symbol of that, container, you understand? So you have it deep down inside. So if you open it, because you can open it from here, you see pull, so you pull it up and you look into it, and although there is supposed to be a gauge, you understand? Maybe sometimes due to the type of vehicle that you are driving, you might not be able to see the gauge. So, but it is necessary for you to open it and check if the liquid is still there, you understand? Otherwise, whenever you want to clean your glass, the liquid you will not have the liquid to enable you clean your glass, you understand, very well. So that is why the answer is very. It is necessary for you to always verify if that liquid is still present in that container, where you used to have the windscreen, liquid. The answer is vero. Occorre verificare che nel serbatore del dispositivo lavacristallo sia sempre presente liquido per detergere I vetri. The answer is vero. Good afternoon, Mr. Prince. Good afternoon, everybody. Mr. Pawlowski, good afternoon. Please, like I said, Mr. Osaze, good afternoon. Like I said, if I mention your name, good afternoon. If I don't, good afternoon. Sister Stefania, good afternoon. Mr. Lucky, good afternoon. Mr. Joseph, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Sister Happy. Good afternoon, Sister Bridget. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, good afternoon, Sister Vicky also. Number 2 question says, per parcheggiare in una zona regolamentata mediante disco orario, bisogna indicare su disco l'orario di fine della sosta, oppure trascriverlo su un foglio di carta. What is our response to this question number 2? Vero o falso? True or false? Per parcheggiare in una zona regolamentata mediante disco orario, bisogna indicare su disco orario di fine della sosta, oppure l'orario di fine della sosta, oppure trascriverlo su un foglio di carta. Good afternoon, Sister Blessing. Mr. Aino, good afternoon. Okay. We're having Vera, we're having Faso. Okay. We're having Vero, Faso. It's like we are not in agreement with this question because our response, Okay. Per parcheggiare in una zona regolamentata mediante disco orario, bisogna indicare su disco l'orario di fine della sosta, oppure trascriverlo su un foglio di carta. Okay. Now, this question is telling us that, in a place where, parking is regulated, by this time, or with this time, that, like, just example of what we are having here, that whenever you arrive in that place, that you need to indicate the time, that's your time of exit, or your time of leaving that place, you understand? On that, disco orario, or you can write it on a piece of paper, you understand? Now, in a place like this, like for example, this sign that we are having here before us, this sign is telling us that this is a place, a parking space that allows you to park during working days, you understand? During working days, 2 hours. From 8:30 to 12 o'clock, and from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock, which is 15 o'clock to 19 o'clock, you understand? So within this time that is indicated here, you are only allowed to park 2 hours. But when? Only during the week, during the working days, you understand? Which is Monday to Saturday, you understand? what happened when you now, maybe you come to this place, you want to park your vehicle. You park your vehicle. Let's, for example, I arrive here maybe 11 o'clock, you understand? Then I will write 11 o'clock, you understand? So it is now the duty of the controller to start counting from 11 to whenever he or she want to come to know if it is up to 2 hours or not. So the time that I'm supposed to write is the time that I arrive, the arrival time, not the time that you think maybe you'll be leaving the place, or your exit time. So, like for example, this is disco radio, you understand? Like for example, this person here now arrived 10 o'clock, you understand? In that place where parking is allowed only for 2 hours, this person can stay here from 10 to 12 o'clock, you understand? Now, because this person have from 10 to 12 o'clock to stay, does not mean that this person is going to write to maybe indicate 12, you understand? So he must indicate the time, the arrival time, which is 10 o'clock, you understand? Now, in the absence of this one, what you do is to take a piece of paper, you write 10, you understand? You understand? Or if you want to make it, better, you write horario de arrivo, you understand? So you write it for them to understand that this is the time that you arrive, you understand? It is not the time, the partenza, the time that you are going to exit that you need to write, you understand? So that is why the answer is FASO to this question number 2. Per parcheggiare in una zona regolamentata mediante disco orario, bisogna indicare su disco l'orario di fine della sosta, oppure trascriverlo su un foglio di carta. FASO. Please remember, you have question if you feel like asking question. Good afternoon, Mr. Exodus. If you feel like asking question, you are free to ask question, you understand? And please do me a favor by sharing this video. I would really appreciate that one if you can do that. So please, you can ask question, you are free to do that. If there is anything you don't understand, you ask. That is why we are here. And don't forget that if you are not in our Zoom tutorial, you are free to join. You have 2 days free for you to understand how it is going, you understand? So that is it. Yes, I think I did that, Sister Vicky. So that is why we are supposed to understand it. Okay, very good. Okay, I think Mr. Christopher is asking, how can the driver pay for the parking if he writes it on paper? Hello, Mr. Christopher. In a place like this, parking is free. You understand? In a place like this, parking is free, but it's just that you need to do it inside the hour that is given to you. You understand? That is, you need to park within the hour that is allowed for you to park. So you have nothing to pay, you understand? You only pay fine if you refuse to abide to the regulation of that parking space, which is telling you that during working hours, you only have 2 hours free to park. But don't forget that during holidays, you can park at any time because nothing is restricting you from parking during holidays, you understand? It's only during working hours, you understand? So that is it. Please, if you have any question to ask regarding the tutorial, you can reach me through this number. That is the number you have there. And also, if you still have any question, maybe that you need attention to, you can send it to that WhatsApp. Okay. Please, like I said, I think it's better you reach out to me on WhatsApp through that. Thank you for that. So that is it. So let's move to, I believe, Mr. Christopher, I believe your question is answered. Let's move to question number 3, which says, sulla distanza di sicurezza influisce l'efficienza del freno di servizio. What is our response to this question number 3? Vero or falso? True or false? Good afternoon, Mr. Berlusconi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sister Violet. Good afternoon to you all. Please, if I mention your name, good afternoon. If I don't, good afternoon. So this question said, sulla distanza di sicurezza influisce l'efficienza del freno di servizio. So what is our response we're having? Okay. Okay. Now, what is distanza di sicurezza? Distanza di sicurezza is the distance that I need to keep from vehicle that is in front of me. The vehicle that I'm following, the distance that I need to keep from this vehicle is called distanza di sicurezza, which is safety distance. The question is telling us that this distance can be influenced by the efficiency of the service brake. So this distance can be influenced by the efficiency of the service brake. Okay. So let's proceed to the explanation. Now, like I said, distanza di sicurezza, remember, it is the distance that vehicle B is keeping from vehicle A. I'm not vehicle A keeping it from vehicle B. It's very important because there are some questions twisted in that manner to enable you to understand it. Maybe, for example, you come across a question like that. So it is the distance that vehicle B is keeping from vehicle A. You understand? Why do you have to know that it is or why is it necessary for us to understand that it is vehicle B that is keeping it from vehicle A? Because some quiz will tell you that this distance can be influenced by the, maybe the brake of this one or the tire of this one. No, you are the one that, need to maintain this distance. Now, what is this question telling us? The question is telling us that this distance can be influenced by, the efficiency of the brake. Now, what do we understand by something influencing something? For example, where I'm sitting now, I'm having light, that is brightening up upon me, making it, possible for you to see me, you understand? Making it, making my face more brighter. Now, do you know that if this light, if I'm having 5 lights around me, now if I off maybe 3 of them, it will be, maybe we're not having 2. Now, the brightness of this area, this environment where I am now, will not be as bright as when I was having 5 of them on. So you can see now, for you to be able to see, me very well, the light that is reflecting on me has the influence to that. You understand? Because if I off the light, you see everywhere will be dark. You understand? So that is how something can influence something. You understand? Now, how can we, relate that to this question? The question says that safety distance can be influenced by the efficiency of the service brake. Remember, this is our service brake. You understand? This is our service brake, not, freno di stanzionamento or freno a mano. If the question is related to that, please take notice first, because the service brake, how is the service brake, influencing, or how does it have influence to that safety distance? Now, let us remember that, under distanza di sicurezza, you remember that when you are traveling on maybe 150 kilometers per hour, the total space that you need to stop your vehicle is, let's say, 15 times 3, which is going to give us 45, right? Please, if I'm correct, let me know at the comment section. I think 10, 15, 20, okay, yes. Now, 45, that is what I have. If I'm correct, let me know at the comment section. If I'm wrong, you can still correct me over there. So 45, 45 meters is the distance that, it will take vehicle that is traveling on these kilometers to stop. You understand? Okay, thank you. So now this 45, which means the distance that the vehicle B need to keep from vehicle, let me change this color, please. Which means the distance that vehicle, this color, vehicle B is supposed to keep from vehicle A, supposed to be this 45 meters. Because that is the distance that this vehicle need to stop. But if the brake of this vehicle is consumed, it's not that effective. It's not, something is wrong with the brake. Believe me, instead of this vehicle to be able to stop within 45 meters, it might take this vehicle longer. Instead of 45, it might be 50 or 55 or 60, as the case may be. You see now how the brake, the service brake, have influenced on that safety distance, which means this place is indirectly telling us, should in case tomorrow you are driving a car, a vehicle, that you know that the brake is not that effective, is faulty, or one or two things, it can happen. Though you are not supposed to be driving a vehicle of such, but what happens if something like this happens along the way? Are you going to drop the vehicle? Because no, you need to go to your home or take it to take it to repair. The brake is still functioning, but it's not effective. What you need to do, instead of keeping these 45 meters, though I exaggerate, because in a situation like that, you are not supposed to be driving 150 kilometers. You understand? So instead of keeping, for example, normal 50 meters distance, let's say 10 or 20 meters distance that you are supposed to keep normally, what you need to keep is to increase that distance, because the brake of your vehicle, the service brake of your vehicle is not that effective. You understand? So that you can be able to stop in terms of necessity. Because if you still maintain that normal distance that you maintained before, when it's time for you to stop, you may not be able to stop because the brake is not, that it's not as working as it's supposed to be. So it's not that effective. You understand? That is why it is very important that we understand that this safety distance can be influenced or can influence can be influenced, sorry, by the efficiency of the brake. You understand? So I don't know if we are following. So the answer to this question is vero. Sulla distanza di sicurezza influisce l'efficienza del freno di servizio. Vero. If this place, for example, said l'efficienza de freno a mano, then the answer is supposed to be falso. If it's referring to the numero di ruote of the vehicle, is falso. Another thing that can, influence this safety distance is the condition of the road. Let's, for example, maybe there is a rainfall, or maybe the snow is falling, so the road is slippery. So all those things can also influence it. And also battistrada, that is the tire, you understand? That is the battistrada of the tire. If it is that consumed, it can also influence it, you understand? So if it's consumed, you're supposed to change it. Otherwise, whenever you want to hold your brake, maybe you're supposed to stop within 5 meters, it can take you longer, you understand? So it also influences it. So the answer to this question is vero. The safety distance can be influenced by the efficiency of the service brake. So the answer is vero. So let's move to question number 4. Please, if you are having anything you don't understand, do not hesitate to ask. They are here for that. So question number 4, it says, il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada in cui è vietato il sorpasso. Please, as we are, giving our response to this question, don't forget that this summer holiday is a good time for you to take this quiz serious. Take it serious, and you should always, have it in mind that it is very, very possible for you to have this license. You understand? All those days where people used to think maybe it's impossible because of language barrier is gone. You understand? It might not be something of maybe first attempt. Even if you have tried before, keep trying. You understand? Because I keep saying it. Italians do fail it. So even if if it happens to be that maybe first time didn't go well the way it's supposed to be, keep trying, you understand? Keep trying is definitely going to be possible. That is the only thing I must tell you. And some people, maybe when they go to write exam, it's not as it's supposed to be. It will just look as if everything is, no, that is not how it's supposed to be. Please. Keep trying. One day, everything will just be, you just come out calling people, smiling, and people will join you to rejoice. So that is it. We have this question here, and some of us said falso, some said vero. Okay. Okay, so all the people from Facebook said vero. Sorry, from YouTube said vero, and people from Facebook said, some said falso and some said vero. Okay, very good. Now, this sign here, this sign, I want us to understand that this sign, they are twins. I call them twins. You understand? It's what we are having here. You understand? And this is the name of the sign. This one is caduta massi da sinistra. Why this one is caduta massi da destra? Now, if you look at the sign itself, you see that you are having, this dark side to your right, while here you are having it to your left. You understand? This dark side that you are seeing is representing heel. You understand? Heel, So the sign is telling you, or is telling me, hey, Mr. Frank, be very careful. Remember, this is señale di pericolo that warns us over a danger. Remember, all this sign in a triangular form like this is called señale di pericolo that warns us over, a possible danger in 150 meters time. You understand? So this one is warning us over the possible, encounter of something like this. You can see now, if this vehicle now, or for example, this vehicle here, he must have, seen that sign 150 meters before, but which one of them maybe do they give to him is this one, you understand? This one, you understand? Because him coming from our front now is having the heel, to his right, you understand? Which means there is possibility of you meeting some stones, you understand, falling down from that hill, in the middle of the road, of the carriageway, you understand? So it requires you to drive with prudence, to pay more attention. Do not, the speed too much. You reduce your speed, because just look at what happened here. If this vehicle is coming with full speed, you can imagine how the whole story is going to end. So that is why in the presence of that sign, you moderate your velocity. You understand? You drive with attention. It is not true that that thing must occur. It's calling, because it might still be that maybe the next day something like this will not happen. You understand? So it's calling your attention over the possibility of that thing happening. You understand? So that is it. The answer is falso. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada in cui è vietato il sorpasso. Somebody want to say, even in the presence of this place, overtaking is prohibited. Even if overtaking is prohibited, this is not the sign to prohibit me from overtaking. So that is why it's falso, because yes, it is not good to overtake in this area. But even if the owner of the road is going to prohibit me, from overtaking in this type of road, or at this particular stretch of road, this is not the sign that the owner of the road is supposed to use for me. Is supposed to use the other sign, which is segnale di divieto di sorpasso, and not this one. So this is not the sign warning us over overtaking. You understand? So the answer is falso. So I believe we are following up. I don't know if we are following. Okay, yes. Very good. So let us move to question number 5, which we are having before us. This question says, il segnale raffigurato è impiegato su strada che godono del diritto di precedenza. Now, okay, thank you for that response. Okay, you let me know that you're following. I appreciate you for that. Now, what is our response to this question number 5? Now, I'm also, after responding to the question number 5, please, I want you at the comment section, tell us what this sign is, and be very careful not to make mistake. Don't just make sure you get it correct. What the sign is. What is this sign telling us? I'm having this sign, before me. What is it? What is it saying? Mr. Enwe, okay, you said bring more questions on distanza di sicurezza. You see, like here, I don't focus on one particular topic. That is what we do in our Zoom class. You know, the reason why you are seeing it like that, Mr. Emma, is because we have not gotten to that topic. When we go to that topic, you are going to, you know, understand it, you know, better, because these are questions sent to me, you understand? So I cannot just go there on my own and, you know, be digging on questions from there, you understand? I need to move around, you know, taking questions from here, that this one send this one, the other one send this one. Otherwise, I will end up responding to questions I like. I send you a question and you didn't answer it, or, you know, those kind of things. So that is it. But Mr. Eno, I understand you. Be patient, you understand? When we get to that place, I will definitely try to do something in a way that you have a clearer and deeper understanding of everything that has to do with this distanza di sicurezza. Because when we are trying to take it from top, you know, you end up understanding some things, because maybe there are some basic things that you need to understand before, you know, going deeper. That is why. But just be patient with me. Everything will be fine. Thank you, Mr. Henry. Okay. 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 Very good. This sign, you know, requires us okay. Very good, Mr. Boston Boss. Okay, this sign requires us to give right of way to vehicles coming from our right and our left. You understand? From our left and right. But in a roundabout, it requires us to give right of way only to our left. You understand? So having it like this, maybe you understand, in a junction where you need to enter into the road, you must give right of way to the both side. And another thing, another mistake most people are, you know, making when they are doing practical is that whenever they see this sign, they will just stop. You understand? Stop. It is not wrong to stop. You understand? It said all'occorrenza fermarsi. You understand? That is, you give right, you watch, you observe. If vehicle is coming, you stop. But when vehicle is not coming, you don't have, you must not, you know, stop. Because I think there was a day, one of the driving school, you know, a vehicle hit this car at the back. So that other vehicle is supposed to, you know, give more attention, but because he never expected this person to stop in that area, you understand? So that is why, though that vehicle is wrong, the driver of that vehicle is wrong, because no matter how somebody tried to stop, you must make sure you maintain the distanza di sicurezza. But what I'm trying to let us know is this: where you have this sign, you are not obliged to stop. You are obliged to slow down. You understand? In occurrence of any other vehicle, whether a pedestrian, you stop. You understand? Or bicycle person, whatsoever, motorist, whatsoever, you stop. But some question will tell you that you are obliged to stop. No, it's not true. You are not obliged to stop. You are obliged to slow down. You understand? So whenever any vehicle is coming, you wait, you stop for the vehicle to pass before you engage the road. You understand? So thank you for the response. It's called segnale dare la precedenza. So for example, here I want us to understand something. Now, we already understand what is this sign. It means that you need to give right of way. But here it said the sign is placed on a road. The word here, Gordono, the diritto di precedenza, means in those roads that is enjoying the right of way. You understand? In those roads that is enjoying the right of way. Now, if I'm coming in this type of road, you understand? This is me, I'm coming. Now, I need to, this is another road entirely, you understand? This is another road entirely, and I need to engage this road. Let's call it road A, road B. I need to engage road B. What I have to do, whenever I get to this junction, I need to slow down because I'm having this sign. I need to slow down and give right of way to this vehicle. Now, that means that I'm not enjoying diritto di precedenza. You understand? In this type of road, road A and road B, the road that is enjoying the diritto di precedenza is road B, because it's the one not waiting for me. You understand? So they are enjoying the diritto di precedenza. You understand? But the road A need to give out, a precedent because it's not enjoying diritto di precedenza. Then this road B that is enjoying that diritto di precedenza, the sign they give to them is this sign. I think somebody commented there and said diritto di precedenza. When you are having diritto di precedenza, this is the sign they give you. You understand? It means that, any other road that is coming, they are the one to give you right of way. You understand? Take note of that one. This sign is called segnale diritto di precedenza. You understand? Now, it's placed on that road as they use the word che godono the diritto di precedenza. So in that place, they can place this sign, you understand? It means that every other vehicle that is coming from left, right, they are the one to give me right of way. But whenever I'm having this one, it means that I must slow down, you understand? Slow down. Then if vehicle is coming, I will stop for that vehicle to pass. But if there is no vehicle, then I'll engage the road, and move on. I wanted to say something. Echo. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not telling you it is wrong to stop in the presence of this sign, because there are some places where you have this sign where the visibility is poor. In that case, for safety's sake, you need to stop. But it is not always that you always need to stop. That is what I'm trying to make us understand here, because sometimes, in most cases, whenever we are doing practical, this is one of the challenges that so many of us we are facing. You understand? So that is it. So the answer to this question is Faso, il segnale raffigurato è impiegato su strada che godono del diritto di precedenza. Faso, because strada che godono del diritto di precedenza, this is the sign they used to give them. So the answer is Faso. So let's, look into this question number 6 that happens to be our last question for today. It said, lo specchio retrovisore laterale sinistro fa la percezione della distanza e della velocità dei veicoli sopraggiungenti. What is our response to this question number 6? Lo specchio retrovisore laterale sinistro fa la percezione della distanza e della velocità dei veicoli sopraggiungenti. Please, it's the last question. Don't get it wrong. Be careful when you answer to this question number 6. And please be specific. If you are responding to question number 6, let it be question number 6. If you are still responding to question number 5, let it be question number 5. Okay, My sister said, I don't know, but I choose FASO. Very good. Thank you for not leaving it blank, because I always tell us, if you go to, if you go to write your exam, on that day of your exam, please, if you see any questions, any of the questions, maybe is trying to make you feel heat under air condition, please give any response and move on, because this kind of thing normally happen from that number 1 to 5 question. You understand? So it will just be there to exhaust your time, make you sweat when you are supposed to even be, feeling cold. Okay. We're having few response. Few response. It's our last question for today, and we are having few response. Okay. I think we are turning up now. Ok, se lo specchio retrovisore laterale sinistro falsa la percezione della distanza e della velocità dei veicoli sopraggiungenti. So what is this question telling us? It's telling us that this left side mirror, it can give you a false, let me call it false understanding of the vehicle that is coming from, behind. That is the velocity also. So it can give you the things false about them. How? Because sometimes when you are seeing maybe this vehicle from your side mirror, you think that the vehicle is still far from you, you understand? But due to the way the mirror is, constructed, due to the way it's made. So, and remember, it's a mirror, it cannot be able to read to you the velocity or the distance that this person is. So that is why whenever you see any vehicle, maybe you are able to set vehicle from your side mirror, and you want, maybe you are having the intention to carry out overtaking, wait, let that vehicle pass, because you might think that that vehicle is far from you, which is not far from you, you understand? Because due to the way the mirror is constructed, it can give you false, let me say, false, as they used to, as they call it, false perception of that vehicle that is behind you, you understand? Maybe instead of you to see it close, you'll be seeing it far, or instead of seeing it far, you see it close. So it is not, precise to the distance and the velocity that the mirror is showing you, regarding that vehicle behind you. So the answer is vero. Lo specchio retrovisore laterale sinistro fa le percezioni della distanza e della velocità dei veicoli sopraggiungenti. So the answer is vero. Guys, this is our last question for today, and this is where we are going to leave it for today. I appreciate you for your time. Thank you for coming. I hope to see you some other time. Please don't forget, remember to like, share this video with your friends. See you some other time. Bye.